Hey guys, if you're catching this now, it probably means you caught the replay. Go ahead and do hashtag replay. Let a sister know you were here. You know what? Yesterday I ran a contest and I talked a lot about recruiting and the importance of recruiting, why I choose to focus on recruiting. And I really talked about the difference between, a temporary fix to a permanent problem versus a permanent fix to a permanent problem. Hey guys, good morning. As you're jumping on, if you wouldn't mind hitting that bottom left-hand corner, share it with your friends, put it in the chat group. I'm about to drop some truth on you guys. Okay, so I'm going to talk while you guys are doing that. I'm just going to reiterate what I said yesterday. Anytime that you make a transaction, a sale, okay, where you sell a kit, a bundle, and you make that personal commission retail profit off of that. I see, first of all, let me back up. The permanent problem is that we as humans need money, right? We need money. And I'm gonna reiterate that over and over and over again. Okay, we need money for food, we need money for gas, we need money for school activities, we to pay for housing and shelter. We need money. It's a permanent problem that is not going anywhere. Okay? So I see these sales as a temporary fix. Okay, it may be a one-time purchase, maybe even a loyal customer who buys, every month. It's still a temporary fix to this permanent problem that we have. Do we still spend the money just the same? Absolutely. But when you really, really focus on bringing people into the business, okay, all of a sudden you start to develop these huge, unstoppable sales channels. Okay, and that is a more permanent fix to your permanent problem. Okay, but I didn't really get into the nitty gritty of different ways that I have grown my business. Okay, and I'm gonna talk about a couple of things here, a couple of different strategies, a couple of different principles, because I do believe in bringing people into this business so much. Why not talk about how? How do you open up that conversation? What is the difference between marketing and prospecting? Okay, because I really want you guys to try some of these principles this week as we're running this contest. Okay, if you missed the contest, you guys, watch yesterday's video. I talked about it. I also dropped a poster in here. But with that said, I'm going to get into the difference between marketing and prospecting. Okay, marketing is what we do in Unit 3. Okay, marketing is when we put up a post for lots of different people to see and hope that somebody responds to us and is interested, and we've raised enough curiosity in either the product or the opportunity, okay, and we hope that they reach out to us, that they are coming after us for what we've marketed. Okay, the goal with marketing is always to raise curiosity. It's always to raise curiosity and to offer some sort of value to the end person. Okay, that's marketing. I have not grown my business with marketing alone. All I see marketing as is something to raise curiosity, so that when I am out there prospecting somebody, they turn to the marketing to help raise that curiosity. Now, in a perfect world, you put up a post and you recruit some bombshells, okay, and your business grows. I will say, I find with the lash business that marketing it does not get any easier. The marketing side of this does not get any easier. And if you want to grow this thing in a slower manner, then you can absolutely rely solely on the marketing. But if you are looking to skyrocket, if you are looking to shoot this thing out of a freaking cannon and blow it up as quickly as you can, I am going to encourage you to push past this desire to only grow it by marketing, by posting to your Facebook. Okay, so let's talk about marketing. I'm going to tell you guys right now, you guys all know Ashley Burdine. I see her beautiful face on here right now. Okay, you might wonder, how did I bring in somebody like that? Okay, beautiful, powerful leader, compassionate, sweet person. I'm going to tell you right now, I reached out to her. Okay, when I reach out to somebody, and I want to say this, there's no right way and wrong way, but I'm going to tell you my way, okay, what works for me. And maybe it will work for you, and maybe it won't. I am very, very direct with people. I did not spend a lot of time finding out what Ashley Burdine's hobbies were, or what her daughter's name was, or what her husband did for a living, or what's the weather like today. I reached out to Ashley. I'm a big believer in voice clips. I reached out to Ashley and I said, hey, listen, I am just a very, very direct person. I have something that I think that you would be really good at and super interested in. Let me know if you're open to taking a look as to how to make some money on the side. If you're not into it, girl, it's no big deal. And that's it. That is it. I acknowledge that I was direct. And Ashley can confirm this. One of the things that, because she got messages all the time, you guys, why was mine different? Why was mine different? And she's told me this before, is because I was direct. Because I didn't get in there and like wish her happy birthday and, you know, try to build this repertoire, because I think more than ever, people, especially strangers that you may be trying to build a rapport with, they're on to you. They know that what you're doing is trying to build a friendship so that at some point down the line, you can pitch them on your business opportunity. And I'm going to tell you, the transition is very, very hard for most people. I'm not good with the transition. So when I'm very direct with people, first of all, I find that more people appreciate it than not. Number two, that there is no transition because I'm getting right to the frickin' point. And number three, they don't feel like I've been trying to build a friendship with them for the last 5 months and sending them Girl Scout cookies, you know, because, you know, I've been waiting to pitch them. Okay, and they feel like they've somehow been used or manipulated. Okay, Ashley says, I love the no BS people much better. And I think most people do. I am very direct. And I have not built my business on marketing alone. I use the marketing so that when I'm out there being direct, they go to my page and they're like, whoa, first of all, who is this chick? What is she trying to sell me on? Right? They go to my page. I raise the curiosity. They see the marketing at that point because they're going to sniff me out. They're going to figure out what the hell I'm trying to sell them on, right? So I prospect, okay? I can't say I do it as much anymore because of a time factor. With that said, I'm going to get back to doing it 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day, I'm shutting everything down. I'm shutting my messenger notifications off. I'm not checking text messages. I'm not boosting pages. I'm going to spend 1 hour a day back to the basics of prospecting and bringing in new people into my organization. Okay? That is how I have grown my business. Okay, I'm not saying go out there and you need to spend, hours on end cold messaging. But what I'm saying is if there's somebody that you want to bring into the business and you've had your eye on them, or they come across your news feed and you're like, whoa, they would be really good. Grow some big old lady balls and send them a message and be direct. Okay, because you know what? Everything I look at in this business is not what works for me. It's what works for most. And most people suck at building rapport and transitioning the conversation. Okay, I am not good at that. I am not good at it. And I'm pretty good in the industry, but I am not good at that. So my approach is very, very direct. Hey, listen, girl, I don't beat around the bush, but I think by looking at your profile, you just popped up into my news feed. Like, I think I might have something here that you could absolutely slay. Let me know if you're open to taking a look. Are you open to making some extra money on the side? If not, no big deal, right? People appreciate it. I'm telling you, they appreciate it. And you want your marketing to be good on your Facebook. Now, what is good marketing? If they go to your page, and this is why we say don't post every day about your lashes or your opportunity. Don't even post every other day about it, because you're trying to use that as a prospecting tool. And the marketing side of it, when you post to your Facebook, is to raise curiosity. So if you prospect somebody and the first thing that they do is they go over to your page and all they see is sales, 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 opportunity, opportunity, sales, opportunity, they're not going to be interested, because they're going to look at that and they're going to go, ooh, I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. So one thing that I aim for on my page is I want it to look like something somebody would want to duplicate, something somebody would want to replicate. I want my profile to be the goal, right? My marketing. The marketing is to raise curiosity. So if you're posting all the time about, what you're selling, I'm not talking subliminal posts, but I'm talking on your page, I'm putting in another bulk order, you might get some sales from that. And I'm not going to say that if you post every day, you might get a sale every day. But if you're in this to grow a big business and you're looking for a permanent fix to that permanent problem, you're going to turn people off and away from you. You're going to repel them. You might be making temporary sales. You might be getting a temporary fix for your permanent problem, okay? But if you're out there trying to recruit the world and the first thing that they do is they go look at your page and it's like spam after spam after spam, not interested. Like, I'm not into that. Like, it's icky. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to be me on Facebook. Okay. The one thing that I don't think you can go overboard with is recognition posts. Okay. The caveat to that is to make sure that if you have 10 recognition posts to put up in 3 days, make sure you're still sprinkling your page with some life. Okay. As to who you are. So I really, really want you to wrap your minds around the difference between marketing. Okay. When you put something out there for lots of people to see, hoping that somebody comes to you. Prospecting is you being direct with somebody else. You reaching out to an individual and inviting them to take a look at your business. Most likely, before they even respond, they're going to do what? They're going to turn to your marketing. So your marketing better be solid. Take a look at your profiles. If it looks like you got a lot of sales going on, if you're going to really try to prospect, okay, the next couple of days, okay, take a look at your profile. If you've got a lot of sales on there and you got a lot of opportunity posts, and drop some emojis if you like bananas, really look at it and think to yourself, is this something that somebody would want to do? Is this something somebody would want to duplicate? And I want to encourage you guys. I'm going to give you a really small number today. Okay, maybe I'll jump on tomorrow and I'm going to encourage, maybe I'll bump the number up by 2 or 3. But I want you guys, okay, I'm going to present a challenge to you. I am going to encourage you guys to prospect with a direct approach, okay? And if you feel uncomfortable about how your message is looking and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I should send this, send it to your closest influencer and say, real talk, what do you think of this? Okay, send it to me. I'll take a look at it and I will give you my honest opinion. Is it going to attract somebody or is it going to repel them? Okay, I'm going to encourage you guys. I challenge you guys, since the focus is on recruiting, I challenge you to prospect 5 people today. Prospect 5 people. And I swear, if I go into those boosting groups and every single one of you is putting up marketing versus prospecting, I'm going to jump back on here. I'm going to bust some butts. I'm totally kidding. But I want you guys to really, really try to kind of get in the habit to be direct with people. You will grow so much faster, so much more efficiently. And people, a lot of time, they don't even notice your marketing. So this at least brings your marketing, especially if it's good, on their radar. Okay, and it at least plants the seed, okay, and it starts to be in their mind a little bit. Okay, they may not be interested in taking a look today. Okay, there have been days where I have prospected 20 people and not one of them was interested in that day. Now, granted, this was back when I was selling toothpaste and people were like, nah, girl, I'm good. This is so much easier because it's lashes, okay? But what would happen is I would prospect, plant those little baby seeds, and then all of a sudden I would have like 6 of them bloom all at once. It was the most bizarre thing. So just because somebody says no, or not right now, or maybe somebody says you're stupid, I'm telling you, you want to grow your business, take a little bit of time to be direct with somebody and say, I think you would be freaking amazing at this. Are you open to making some extra money on the side? I'd show you how to do it. If not, that's no big deal. That simple, you guys. That simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Okay? So that's my message for today. You guys, this is the perfect time to put your head down, recruit, leverage that contest that we have going. If you bring somebody into the business, you can point to the contest and say, all you have to do is get your first post up and you get an entry. Boom. Okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to jump into the grocery store here because I'm out of food because I spend so much time on live, apparently. So with that said, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm sure I will see you soon.